Hello, hello, hello. Everybody and everyone. Solstice. Happy fucking solstice. This means a lot. This is a day for me. This is an actual day for me. Might not be. I mean, it'll be like a supposed day for some stupid hippie out there who calls herself a pagan. Yes, herself, because only women do that. Uh, let's see here. Let's get the internet up and running. There. We should be good. We should be good. Park is not coming off. Park. See, thanks everybody who's given to the GoFundMe so far. So the problem I had last night, I'm learning. I'm having to learn just like as I go. I don't know anything about small engine repair. Not really, you know. I think like most people, it's not my profession, so I've never learned it. However, when the time comes for you to need to know, you'll learn about it. And I need to know, so I'm learning about it. Oh Jesus, fuck, it's morning time. I brushed my teeth. Let's get that going. Wake up. So I got the generator started. I got that going. I got that going. Generator's up and going. I need to put that in the shed. Got it started. I was able to keep it warm enough throughout the night with the wood stove. Just have to keep waking up and keep feeding it. That's all. But I'm out of wood. And I just put my last bit in, so I'm gonna brush my teeth and then we're gonna go out and cut some damned wood. I think I have a bunch chopped up, but it's just too long. I think I can cut that down. This is what I'll do at first. We're just gonna cut down we're just gonna shorten some pieces is all. It'll be easy. And then, yeah, I want to fill up my wood stack for the day. That's for sure. So I think what happened last night with the generator was it failed and it would not start. There were some symptoms, and I have had to read about the symptoms. I think my reason was the temperature was so low, and it caused my engine block to get so cold that it kind of just inhibited vaporization. And that caused a problem with the oil again. So even though I put it down to 5W30, I'm gonna go out. We're gonna find some 0W30, because fuck that. Like, it's what it was, negative 20, negative 22 last night. So it got cold. So like, it just kind of fucked up the generator. I brought it inside. I set it next to the wood stove. Try to let all the metal on it warm back up, right? And then it's back outside. It's running again. I need to get it back in its shed, but I have it outside at least. So I was able to turn on the kerosene heater and get this place warmed up. So let me step over here. Like I said, it's morning time. It's morning time in Alaska. Well, yeah, it's morning time in Alaska, but it's sunrise in Alaska. 10:18 where I am. What is it? It's 10:22, but whatever. I started the stream. 10:18. Hell yeah, man. And I think the sunset is going to be right around 3 o'clock sometime. Yeah, it's just because of the mountains and everything, I don't actually think I'm going to be able to see the sun today. I'll try. I'll try to get out to go see it at some point, right? We'll see. We'll see. But that's exciting. Like I said, this might be like one of those days where the solstice, it actually means something here. Whereas, like, city near you, some hippie woman is probably saying she's a spiritualist and is celebrating solstice by burning some stupid fucking whatever. And it doesn't really mean anything to her. And yes, her again, because that's who does this type of retardation. But here up in the north, yeah, this day is a really, really, really fucking cool day. Because it's the shortest day, you know. We're on the path to sunlight now. That matters. On that, it's just now we get longer days. Like every day is we're going out of the woods now. You know what I'm saying? We only have about a month. That means we got about a month left of some really bad temperatures, and hopefully that's about it. Yeah. No, solstice matters up here. 2:23 in New York. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Time differences. That's why being a streamer in Alaska or anything like that, being a YouTuber, it is what it is. You gotta just accept what it is. By the time, say like I get off of work, I have a 9 to 5, right? And I work in Anchorage, so I have to drive an hour to get back to my house. And it'll be about an hour and a half maybe. Yeah, I usually get home about an hour and a half. And yeah, so by the time I'm ready and everything, it's like 7, 8 o'clock. you know? So if I were to try to stream, like, you guys are 4 hours ahead, it's like, why? So I try to do it on the weekends mostly, because I can catch it early enough to where it's actually halfway within your guys's, time frame. Yeah. Hello, fella. Hello, fella. Hi. I like that. Let me step over here. I need to. I was in the middle of something. I realized the time. I started this up real quick, but I'm gonna step off the camera real quick, and I'll probably lose all you guys, but that's rad. You guys are still awesome though. But I have to do this. Oh yeah. All right, there we go. Living life without water. It's interesting. You have to do things in very certain ways, right? So I just stepped out to brush my teeth because it's morning, whatever. For me, it's morning. I understand for you guys, it's afternoon. But yeah, I do that without water, all without, well, I use water, but all the water I use, I have to carry in jugs and buckets and whatnot. Not a bucket, but a jug, a proper jug, right? So knowing that, I have to be really conscious of how I use water, and I don't have a sink. There's no sink there's none of this. So how do you perform these tasks with no water? It has to happen, right? Hell yeah. Hello, what's a pagan? A pagan would be I suppose a divorced woman in her mid-30s. Yeah. That's kind of glib, but to be honest with you, it's pretty fucking true. All right. Let me see here. So that's the day. That's the day. Make some tea. It probably needs to happen. Make some tea, and then I brought my chainsaw inside, so because of the cold temperatures, what happens is the metal, the engine block, becomes really cold, and just stuff just doesn't want to vaporize correctly. So it'll fuck with it. But so sometimes you have to just bring stuff inside. You have to keep it heated, keep it warm. It's interesting. One of these days, I'm gonna get one of these batteries, these fancy batteries. Oh yeah. Oh, let's see if I can get that fire going. So it's the coldest day. Nah, it's not the coldest. Well, it's yesterday was kind of cold. Um, Shortest day. That's what I was trying to say. I have my boot warmers in, freaking toe warmers. They're kind of cool. These new ones. They stick to your sock. Not very well, but they stick to my sock. And then I put them in. Not bad. Not bad. So I mean, my feet aren't like, they're not freezing. So that's a bonus. I wouldn't say they're shockingly warm, but they're fine. Yeah, they're fine. Oh, da, da. So I hope you guys are gonna have a good solstice. I don't know. Hello, buddy. Hello, Bruda. Hello, Bruda. I hope you guys are all doing awesome today. Yeah, the solstice, that means a lot to me. I mean, you can see, you're halfway through the dark forest, right? You're halfway through it now. Now you know every step that you take from here on out is out of the forest. That's why solstice means so much, It's halfway. You're almost the fuck out of this shit. Day is gonna start getting longer. Maybe you can see the sun. Maybe the sun will come up. Yeah. No, I mean, it says it's daylight, so because of the mountains and everything, I would say the sunlight is probably still several dozen feet above me. Once the sun comes up in the shadow of the mountain, it'll tilt down to where I could see it in the trees, it'll be about 50 feet above me. So, if I was just 50 feet taller, I could see the sun. Or I could drive about a half an hour that way, and I can see the sun from over there. It'll hit me. So, yeah, that's fine. Crazy. Yeah. What do you do on this channel? You're watching it, man. I kind of sit here and I talk and I interact with people who are talking to me. I don't know. Right now I'm doing a fundraiser. I'm a shitty fundraiser, and I do like beg streams where I forget to beg. I'm all over the place, man. I just talk. I like to talk. I like to interact with people. People ask questions. I talk back. Sometimes I get trolls. That's kind of fucking cool sometimes, because like 5% of them are really funny, and that's always a treat, getting one of them. That's some good, like, I don't know. I'm meeting new people. I like the Seinfeld of the damn YouTube. Remember YouTube, what it was like maybe like 15 years ago, right? where you would just turn it on and you would just see some fucking weird video of some guy just like talking or something, right? I'm YouTube 15 years ago. That's basically it, right? Yeah. You do like to talk? It feels good. Hell yeah, buddy. Yeah, talking feels nice. I mean, to be honest with you, I would be doing it probably by myself. I sit here and I stew in my own head a lot, right? I don't know if you ever do that, but you just like roll over shit, roll over shit, roll over shit, you know? It's nice to have the opportunity for like to say it to somebody else. Cuz sometimes I say stupid shit. I don't know it because I'm saying it to myself. And when myself hears my own stupid shit, myself goes, "Yeah, that's a great idea." Not a great idea. Cuz I say stupid shit sometimes. So therefore I have like I'm able to I'm able to talk about ideas, to talk about things, to just interact with people. And yeah. It gives me another perspective. I'm stuck here in Alaska, man. I mean, what am I looking at? I'm talking about I'm excited because it's solstice. Genuinely excited because it's solstice. Because I'm very happy. Like I'm the kind of guy who gets excited about longer days. you know? I get excited to talk to people sometimes, you know? So oh god, fucking the devil and shit and the stuff and the Jesus stuff. Yeah, I don't have time for the Jesus shit. That's fucking retarded. I'm not. I'm not dealing with your idiocy. Somebody to come in here and just be like, "You got the devil in your head, boy." Fuck off. You have a whatever. And how rude is that anyway? For somebody to come in just to talk like that to somebody. The devil's talking. You fuck off. Fuck straight off. I just can't even with that. I won't tolerate it. That's stupid. I tell a Muslim the same fucking thing. Fuck straight off. I don't have time for this shit. I'm an atheist. And I don't hate religion. I don't hate any of that shit. I just don't give a fuck. Stay in your lane. I'm staying in mine. I don't bring it up. Why do you constantly bring it up? I don't bring it up. You hear me talk about fucking being an atheist and there is no God? No, I don't. I don't. So why the fuck do people think it's constantly okay? Bring it here. No soliciting. Would say that. Jeffrey Dean Morgan or Negan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Oh, the Negan character. I don't take offense to that man. I think he's a handsome fella, right? And I can see that. You know, you see, the last time I saw that show was I think it was like that one where they had like everybody over. There was the episode where everybody's over a trough, right? And then they just went around and just beat their fucking heads in with the baseball bat, right? And I was like, I'm not into just gore. I'm not into things like that. I had like a really fucked up life. And just seeing that stuff, I just can't, you know? And so like I stopped watching. I was like, I'm out. However, I come to understand that character actually had a really cool arc and stuff in the show. And I have seen clips of whatnot, but I don't watch the show because I just can't, dude. You know. Oh. Do. What? For his lover? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. Yeah. See the whole arc or anything he had in the show. I have no idea. So, I mean, it was a pretty good show. From what I understand, it's, you know, like all shows, they kind of jump the shark eventually, right? You know, that term comes from the jump the shark. You ever see that Batman? Or no, wait, it wasn't a Batman. It was It was the Fonz that did it, wasn't it? Yeah. But I could swear I have a memory of Batman jumping a damn shark too. On water skis. Yeah. Brilliant. Oh. Um yeah, have fun with that, buddy. See, if you're gonna troll, be funny. You have to be funny, dude. You gotta be funny. Just cause you think, oh, haha, gay, ha. I don't know, man. If you watch this channel for long enough, like, I just kind of roll with it. So far, the lore is I'm fully transitioned from male to female. Obviously, you can tell. And I'm super duper gay. I just don't fucking care. Be funny. Um, it's like tedious to have to deal with people who are stupid. Yeah. Other than that, like I don't mind being made fun of. That's fucking cool. But be funny, be witty, be something other than, you know. I don't mind. Why you gay? I don't know, man. Oh jeez. What do I do in Alaska? Are you asking like what I do for a job? What I do for a job is I work for a lawyer. Um, but what I do here in Alaska and why I'm here in Alaska is, uh, it's just, you know, one misstep after another, right? Why is any guy anywhere? There's a female. There's a female involved. She may not be around now, but she was. And sometimes, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I can't, I don't, I can mind any time did I really done anything that there wasn't really a female involved. Like as far as travel goes. I mean, nah, that's not true, but some of the stupidest places I've ever gone, definitely there was a female involved. That's for a fact. Yeah. Destroy us, yeah, man. Yeah, but you know, we let ourselves be destroyed. We let ourselves. We have this weird idea of like, you know, well, it's not a weird idea. It's a proper idea of you know, putting things ahead of ourselves. And sometimes a person will take that and but you know, honestly, if we think about it, the warning signs were there, the flags were there, everything was there. You just get sometimes you get too blind to see it, you know. 100 for 2 joules. Oh, you're cool, dude. Thank you, buddy. But yeah, it's a so I basically why I'm still here in Alaska is because I have a daughter, and my daughter is like the raddest human being that's ever been on the planet. She's so cool. I know dads say that, right? I think all dads are allowed to say that about their daughter, but mine is like she's so cool. Yeah, she'll be 13 this summer, and she's like, you know, we live a hard life. You know, it's rough, and it's there's a lot of things that we have to do without and everything. But she's a trooper. You know, when the generator goes out in the middle of the night, and I'm trying to get it started again, and I'm trying to troubleshoot things, and she gets out of bed, she grabs her flashlight, and she's right there to help me. You know, she's always asking me. You know, the kind of kid that, right? I like, she'll hear me out splitting firewood. I don't tell her to help me. I just don't. I just I suppose I just take it for granted at this point that I know that she'll eventually, if she hears me, she's gonna come out and start collecting firewood and start helping me. Just what she does. She's always has an opportunity to help me. She's so cool. Oh, a jacket indoors. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, not really. Like yeah, there's a heating issue. That's for sure. Girls are dad's princesses. Hell yeah, man. Like you don't know what true love is until you have a daughter. Like for fucking real. Like you know, that true love that you mythologize in your head that you're gonna have with your wife. You know, it's just it doesn't exist on that level, right? It does, like, not there, but man, it's tough. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, and it goes both ways. You know, all you have to do with that kid, for real, is just don't say anything negative. That's it. Like, there's sometimes you have to corrective, like, be like, God damn, you need to do this. Not, you know, it's like, fuck it. But there's a way to do it, not negative. Like, don't ever say, like, you stupid or you down, you know, nothing like that. That's it. That's like fucking all you have to do. It's amazing. Oh, God. I love my kid. People think like being a dad or some like being a fucking parent is some crazy secret, and it's not. Seriously, all you have to do is just like tell them they're awesome. If they're doing something really that you like and you want, just say, "Fucking thank you, man. I really appreciate that." Like tell them like you appreciate things that they do. They'll do it again. I'm fucking serious. They'll do it again. It's crazy. That's like all you have to do with kids. I swear. And maybe I'm just ridiculous. Maybe I don't know, but man. You say sons are better, they carry your lineage on? What the fuck lineage do I... What castle am I handing down to anybody? Fuck my name and the bitch who bore it. I don't fucking care. I don't care. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a massive fucking rock and I'm carving my fucking name in it. And I'm gonna make up a huge lie, a massive story about how I was the king of everything. All that you see, from fucking sun up to sundown, I fucking ruled that shit. It's right there in stone. And in 2,000 years, when that shit's still there and all your books are fucking burned, who's the fucking king? Right? That's my lineage. That's my fucking lineage. Oh, dude. Maybe that's my perspective. You know? The kid, it's not about me. It's not about me, man. My purpose is to come of age, bear a child, and make that child successful. That's it. That's it. You know. Yeah, but that's why they call me an eccentric. So, oh, I get called an eccentric quite a lot. Yeah, lady at the laundromat the other day. Yeah. But whatever. I mean, I think that's maybe a bit of a compliment sometimes. Right? Just a little off kilter. Epstein files? You gotta ask the whole question, dude. The whole question. So that's why people watch the channel, I guess, because I say stuff like that. That's my take on life. It's a little bit different than everybody else's. You know? Hell yeah, man. If you can get something named after you, like, it's preferably in stone. That's what you need. You need stone. You know? Look at the fucking Egyptians, right? Hey, there you go, right? The Stonehenge. Perfect. There you got the Picts and all the standing stones and the circles and shit like that. That's even better. You make it look religious? Fucking that's your key to immortality right there. Right there. You don't need anything. That's right. That's right. I mean, I do. I need a battery. Like, for real, I need a battery. But other than that, no, it's I agree. You know, you don't need like anything more, you know, as far as you, as long as your kids are okay. Just steal one. No, man. What? No, you don't steal, buddy. You don't steal. You don't steal. Thieves should get their. I think a lot more should be done for thieves, like maybe cutting the nostril. You know, maybe that seems like cruel and unusual punishment, but I want to see that motherfucker coming. Right? Oh, you have to be a certain threshold, but once you cross that threshold, I want you marked. I want to fucking see you. Yeah, because I don't like thieves. No, that's like to me that's one of the that's a pretty grave crime. I don't like it. A finger, something. Aye, so you shake your hand on the right hand, but that fucking finger is gone or something, something. I mean, that's an accident. That could be an accident, so I would take that. But like a slit to the nostril or cut your fucking ear off, like cut your ear or something, you know, something that you can't fucking hide, because you know, a working man's gonna lose a finger. That just happens. I'm shocked I still have all of mine. I came fucking close a few times. Like that one, I have a scar straight across. You see straight across the tip of that one. Pretty good one. Right here, that was gnarly. Wait, no. Yeah, that was fucking gnarly. That was a screw. Oh shit, dude. I was holding a piece of plywood and I was screwing deck screws. Oh, to even think about it, to remember that shit. And I sunk this deck screw in, fucking missed. Whoa, it hurt so bad. I missed the joist and I went straight through my finger. Whop, like through the fucking thing. Oh fuck! And you know exactly what fucking happens as soon as it happens. And if you know anything about deck screws, it's not just like a cut. Like they have jagged teeth. Oh, I was white, fucking white. I just immediately, no hesitation, just immediately turned it backed that fucker out, and just like, ah, and then just turned white, and I bled everywhere. Oh, everywhere. But yeah, I got that thing back together. That's a pretty gnarly freaking scar, though. That thing still hurts. I was worried that I couldn't play violin after that, or guitar, or music, and everything. You know, because it's right fucking dead ass on that finger, right across the strings. But so in the healing process, I kept like working it, putting a lot of oil on it, and just working it, and really it hurts. But that's the thing about scars on your fingers. I'm pretty well versed on that. You got to work it. You really do. You got to keep fucking with it and fucking with it and fucking with it, because you got to break down that scar tissue. It can happen. It's never gonna go away, but it can happen. Yeah. Ooh. Made me go white. mm. How cold is it where I am? It's I would say it's a negative 11 Celsius right now. What it is in Fahrenheit, I don't know, man. Tyler Robinson. I don't know that person. I recognize the name from somewhere, but I don't remember. Scars are what defines us. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, my scars, like you see that scar right there. You know what that's from. You see the scar here. You see the scar here, right? See, there's a scar here. Scar here. Like, all that means is that I fuck with right-handed people. Straight up. Shit, man. Am I white collar or blue collar? On the in my 9 to 5, white collar. Finally, after a lifetime of being outside, man, the arthritis and everything, I just can't take it anymore. I worked outside all my life, but I finally got indoors. I finally get to wear. Oh, it feels so nice. It feels so cool. I love it. I love it. And my workmates are cool. I like my job. I like everything. I can get better at it, but I do like it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, and then you just said Charlie Kirk after that. I don't know. I don't think that anything. I don't think anything as far as the Charlie Kirk thing goes. Nothing. I don't see where my opinion comes in. I don't think where that matters. I think the more interesting thing is the bitch fight between Turning Point USA, um, and Candace Owens and Tim Pool, and just like the big bitch fight. I think that's I think it's kind of funny, but other than that, just the killing, I don't see where my opinion matters. So I wear a comb over and don't shave my head. Yeah, too many scars. Yeah, man. Yeah, you get scarred up, and it's all to this side of my face. I don't have any on that side, but it's to this side, and even this eye has a scar on it. So everything's always blurry. I have glasses to fix the vision in this eye, but this eye can't be fixed because I have a scar across my cornea. That's stupid. The optometrist is looking at me and he's just being like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. Like, he's like, can you think of when that could have happened? I'm like, yeah. I can think of a couple times. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of funny. Good evening. Oh man. Good morning. It's still morning. What is it? 10:55. It said it's still 10:55 today. But here in Alaska. Yeah. Erica, oh, that's a hot take from Bavaria. Oh, okay. There you go. Then drink and fight. It's yeah, that's fair. Fair advice. It's just I don't know, man. That's why I don't go to bars or pubs anymore. Yeah, because somebody always just wants to. Somebody fucking always talk shit, and then I talk shit, and then it's just yeah. That's the way it goes. An indoor job, yeah. No, I do. Yeah, no, I do. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. Although it feels like outdoors in my house. I should be posting that GoFundMe there for we all learn the hard way. I'm not gonna learn. I'm never gonna learn. That's why I just don't go anymore because if I go back to the bar, I'm gonna get in a fight. That's just how it works. How it happens every single time. You know, I think it's funny to fuck with people. That's my problem. Is um, I'm pretty jovial. I have no problems with anybody. I'm pretty this and that, and I like to talk. Some people have a problem with that, and they like to say stuff, and then I'll just fuck with them because I think it's funny that I think thin-skinned people are really funny, right? If you can get under somebody's skin that easily, I think it's just like you basically just like they're your toy. It's kind of they're just fucking this weak-willed little idiot, and then you just make them mad. It's like, man, you just don't fucking understand. And then they attack you, but they attack with, this might be like the first or second time they've ever fought, and so it's. But I live in that domain, so I know what's coming. I've been here before. Did your furnace go out on me? No, 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 no. My furnace did not go out on me. What the problem is my generator. So, negative 22 degrees last night. While gasoline does still very much flammable at that temperature, there is a problem with vaporization and I'm learning all this stuff as I go, because when you need to learn, you learn. So the engine block can get cold and cause a heat sink, right? And that would cause improper vaporization of the fucking fuel. And even though I'm running 5 weight oil, so 5W30, which should be fine, I think I should be getting down to like 0W30 is what I should find. So that's going to be my adventure later on today. I'm going to go find 0W30 oil and just go that route. So that way, because I didn't know this, but in these Honda generators, it has a low oil light, right? You'd think like oil level, you know, in an oil sensor. So an oil sensor does not sense your oil level in your machine. I didn't know that. I guess I just assumed that oil sensor detected oil level. No. It detects splash. So once you know that, like, you can start to troubleshoot some things, right? Get the viscosity of your oil is too thick, it's not going to splash. It's got the consistency of syrup, it's not going to splash. Meaning, you know, so, and then it'll shut down. So, this is the way it is. When that shuts down, everything shuts down. So, yeah. My favorite pizza? Damn good question. I would say if I could... If I could go back in time, I would get like a wood-fired pizza. There was this place in my early 20s. Late teens, right? Wood-fired pizza. It had like onions, green bell peppers, right? And andouille sausage. I really like that. I don't know. I like andouille sausage on a pizza. I think that's great. You don't find it anywhere. I don't find it. Here in Alaska, you can't find shit. In Alaska, you get what you get. Yeah. 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 And it's simple, you know, it's like, it may not seem like anything crazy or awesome, just like what, onions and green bell pepper, but it's the andouille sausage with it. It kind of, and a wood fired, because, you know, that's a good pizza right there. Yeah. Am I homesteading? I mean, I suppose that's what people would call it, right? That's what people would call it. So I gotta get to this fucking link. I'm the worst beggar of all fucking time. There's these guys on YouTube and whatnot. They'll like constantly hit their audience, constantly. I gotta, hats off to them. I forget about it. I just like, there's better things to talk about. I get more interested in talking to you guys, like, in my own shit. What has this been going on for like an hour and I still haven't posted it? I'm fucking ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. So yeah, so what happened was, 15 years ago I came to Alaska. Well, I've come to Alaska a few times before that, but 15 years ago I came to Alaska and I got on 40 acres of land, with my then wife and our baby, and we started out in a canvas wall tent. We You know, we roughed it out, built a house. You know, I cut down trees and whatnot, and I built a sawmill. And like, you know, when I say built a sawmill, like, give me fucking liberties. But like, so I built it all up. You know, there's tracking system that goes to it. I'm fucking staying with that. I built it. But then so I milled out wood and everything, and yeah, I got things. You know, built a house. But then the divorce happened, and that filthy bitch took fucking everything. So so anyway, our marriage assets were supposed to be divided and everything, and she just went behind everybody's back and just took everything. So that's a court battle. But when they say your day in court will come, that's like a fictitious thing in the future. Like, justice in America don't fucking happen. It don't fucking happen. If it's a civil matter, you can might as well suck your own dick. You'd have a better shot. But anyway, so that is what it is. So I managed to get on an acre and a half of land, and I bought one of those sheds. Right, so there'll be sheds that you see on the side of the road because it was like push come to shove. This needed to happen now. Bought a shed 10 feet by 16 feet, right? And rented a bulldozer. That's awesome. If you've never driven a bulldozer before, I couldn't wipe the smile off my face for like 3 straight days. Is amazing. Is amazing. Oh God, am I a lesbian? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the way it goes. So what I was told by my subscribers so far, by people watching, would be that I fully transitioned from male to female. Obviously, you can tell my feminine charm and wiles. So fully transitioned from male to female, and I'm super duper gay. So that would make me a, I guess, yeah, no, I'm a lesbian. Yep. Yeah. The internet is what it is, man. You can't fight it. It's just, so you don't know these things about yourself until you get told. You know, you're too close to the subject, right? Can't see the forest for the trees. Yeah. So I rely on people like you. Thank you. So anyway, I was able to get in here and electrify the whole thing. Nah, when I say I run wires. I run wires, right? You see in the background here? See that? Right here? That's my electric panel. There's nothing in there. That won't work. So I have more work to do on that. But in order to do that properly, it's going to be too much for right now. I'm going to need to save up for it, right? That's where the 9 to 5 comes in. Thankful fucking luck. But for the short term, I'm trying to get one of those little. Oh yeah, and then I put insulation in the walls, and I drywalled everything. I put like extra walls in here. I have a wood stove. That's why I'm gonna have to go out and get some wood, and partitioned some different places, right? So, if you've ever heard of a bed box or anything like that, like that's my bed, right down in there. See our beds. So that way, there's a wall there. The room is exactly the size of the bed, so you have to crawl into it from one area, which is nice because you conserve heat in your area in case the heat goes out or the generator goes out or something like that. You still have at least some localized heat for yourself in there. Yeah, it's just you kind of build it in some certain ways, right? To just really conserve space. All the space needs to matter. Yeah, but it's coming along. And then after this, as soon as this place gets built up and good, I'm gonna be building another, like a bigger place, more of a bigger, somewhere where I can, you know, put a flower in my hair, and a nice sundress and twirl around, right? Obviously, yeah. There you go. Oops. There you go. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, Julie D. It's pretty awesome. Do I live close to a water source so I can fish? Yeah, yeah, I do. I don't unfortunately get out a lot to fish. Um, most of my time is occupied uh, uh, trying to generate heat, right? Yeah. But I do like to fish. I think fishing is grand. I live next to a place called Big Lake, um, and like Big Lake, Alaska. And I live like right down the road from the lake. It's right over there, but I never get over there. That's the way it is. I would like to, but there's so much work to be done. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's so much work to be done, and a lot of people would say like, well, for food. Mm-mm. No. Um, it's not for food. It can't be for food. Food is cheaper than fishing for it. I can buy it cheaper. Only 7 more months. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait. And it's yeah. So summer here in Alaska, it's legit. It's 24 to 48 hours um at the summer solstice. Like for right there, I'm joking. It's actually a week to 10 days, right? Like but that's not joking. That's real. Um right at the solstice. That's about how long summer lasts right there. Either side of that is either spring or fall. And I'm not joking because right after that, the very next, like the very, right, say like a half a week after or so, 5 days after solstice, you'll start to see in the path, if you're looking, if you're an observant person, and you're looking at the paths, you'll start to see birch leaves that are turning gold, and they'll be half gold, half green, and they're starting to litter the path. They're already going, and it's just so you have to have that perspective when you live here. You know that winter is really only about uh, 20 days or so long. Either side of that is spring and summer, or spring and fall, and same with summer. Yeah, it's not very. Either one of those things is not long. Winter just seems so fucking much longer because um, you notice cold. You notice when you're uncomfortable. You don't notice when you're comfortable. Right? That's how many people get in trouble because they get so damn comfortable. You get so damn comfortable. And you turn around, you get blindsided. Like, yeah, well, I'm close to Hudson. Oh, Houston. Aye, Houston, not Hudson. I'm gonna say that was a typo. Houston. Yep. Yeah. But I'm south of Big Lake. Just a stone throw south of Big Lake. Yeah. Me too. I mean, no matter what, Christmas comes, it's fine. Uh, you get what you get. It's the way it is, you know. So, yeah. I'm just focused on, I don't know, just kind of just laying low, spending as little money as possible, you know. Try not to I don't see things getting better in the world. Things never get better. So, I'm pretty sure everybody in America, anybody in America with eyeballs has seen that a zenith has happened, and you probably should probably fucking batten some hatches here and there. Make sure, I'm not saying live on your boat, but make sure that you fucking make sure it could handle a flood, you know? Just saying. I don't see this I don't see this working out much longer. Right. Well, thank you, Jilly D. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's that's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. Um I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of it doesn't happen very often. That's really fucking rad. Thank you. Hmm. Yeah. Well, that okay. Here's the deal. Okay. Here's the deal. With that, that will go to Millie. So anything I make on YouTube, there'll be two different things. I have the GoFundMe, and that's for the battery, so I could keep my house running. Um, you're fucking rad, Jilly D. I really appreciate that. That's really cool, dude. You're pretty amazing. Um, um, and yeah, yeah. All right, there. That had to happen. I don't know how that hadn't happened yet, but there you go. That happened. So, anything that I make on YouTube, I'm going to Smiths. I'm going to it's going to Millie's drawing pad. Yeah, that's gonna all go to Millie. Yeah, yeah. No, Jilly's like she's been here a while. She's pretty amazing. She's pretty amazing. But yeah, I just gave her the blue hammer now. So don't fuck with Jilly. She's gonna get you. Funny. Made me all lightheaded, Jilly. Damn. So yeah. So the gift that I'm saving up for Millie, wow, yeah. You legit got me all lightheaded. Um, you gave me the vapors. Right. Uh, um. So anyway, uh, uh, the thing I'm getting for Millie is a one of those drawing pads. Do you know the XP pen? I don't know if you ever saw anything like this before, but I've just become aware of it. It's called the XP pen. This is what Millie was showing me. This is what she was showing me, and it's like the some magic tablet or magic drawing tablet, something like that. I know what it is. But yeah, that's what I'm saving up for. You're familiar with it? Yeah. That's what I'm saving up for Millie. Because she's like getting really good at art. Um she's constantly showing me. Like for real though. She's constantly coming back to me and being like, um yeah, she's gonna love that. Yeah. Cause she's always showing me, she fills up like she has stacks and stacks of paper. She fills it all up. And um because I really encouraged her to just just draw something out. It doesn't have to be perfect, and then just do it again, you know um yeah, and just call to do it again. It's kind of cool. So I encourage her to use up paper, keep using it up. And so the drawing tablet, because everything's going digital now, I mean, now it's gone digital, right? uh yeah, everything's gone digital, so that way she's able to. And if I understand correctly, and I'm looking correctly, uh you buy her so many notebooks, yeah, full, for real, and I encourage that. Like, keep filling it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. I tell her, don't strive for perfection. You just get it down there. And every time it'll be a little bit different. It just, it just happens, right? And yeah, it's really cool. Hey, Bob Tom. I love that name, Bob Tom. I love that skit. That's a good skit. This is my brother Bob Tom. It's like what was that? I remember that being a skit, and I remember it being very funny. Uh, but anyways, yeah, yeah. It sounds like your daughter would love one of those too. Those books, those little magic drawing tablet books, because then you can just like erase it or download, load it to, you know, drawing programs, right? Yeah. Once we get electricity up and like really actually going, I'm gonna get the computer going, get it up and properly running, get a screen, get things happening. Yeah. That way, she can learn to edit and do different things like that. I think that would be really cool. It'd be a cool job. I want to set her up young with something to do. I want her to not have a nice inside job, not have to have her stress at all about money. I don't want her life to be like mine was. Teach her the value of a dollar, right? Your daughter would love it, yes, but your daughter isn't responsible enough yet. Ah, yeah, no, that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. Millie's at that point. I think she's at that point where she's yeah. And this is how responsible Millie is. I know that she would never take it out of the house. I just know her, and I know she's really particular about things and where they are and how they are. And imagine that, right? She grew up the way that she's grown up. Everything has had to have a purpose and a reason. Nothing can just be done for fun. You have to fucking do it for a reason. It's the way it is. We don't live so far above board that we could just do frivolous things, right? So her personality is definitely one of this. There, everything must have a way. Like, why is that there? So she doesn't take things out of the house because she knows that. She knows that she might not get another one. So she really takes care of her stuff. I'm proud of that kid. I'm so proud of her. She's such a good kid. Mindset will get her far. Yeah, and she doesn't want anything. Like, it's crazy. I'll try to be like, hey, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want, as a dad, I'm like, hey, do you want, and she's like, no. She's like, no, we don't need it. I don't need it. I can get by with this or get by with that. And it's like, wow, that's gonna really serve you well. Yeah. It's definitely going to serve you well. Come out of the closet. I don't have to. I don't have to. I already did. Fully transitioned, male to female, and super duper gay. And that I've been clarified earlier today that means I'm a lesbian. So I'm out of the closet. I'm so out of the closet. Like, I'm not even in the house anymore, man. I don't even know what the fuck. Wrong stream. I don't know, man. Yeah. So, thank you. Yeah. I mean, you gotta go with these things. And brave. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Super duper gay. I'm not just, according to the internet, according to my chat, and I have to keep up on it. Until it gets changed, this is the way it is. Super duper gay. Paired with my transition, yes, makes me a lesbian. So, with no girlfriends. So, I mean, that's the way it is. What do you have a kid if you're gay? Oh, right. The internet hasn't made up that story yet. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know these things. Science. There you go. Science. You want to know more? You don't have to know more. Science did it. Done. Fucking no, dude. Jeez. You act like I'm the storyteller of my own life here. What are you talking about? I love it here too, Julie. It's kind of funny. People, trolls, man. Who's trolling who at some point? You kind of have to wonder. You kind of have to wonder. You stumble in somewhere, tell a guy he's gay, and they say, "Yar, yar." I don't even know what that means anymore. I don't even know what it means to be gay anymore. Jeez, I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time. Oh well. Looking like this, I'm not shocked. Oh god. The flu, yeah, the flu, Connor. Buddy, that sucks. Yeah, I hope you get better, man. I hope you get better. It's the season to slay. Oh, geez, that's too much, Jilly. I don't even meet girls. That's the thing. I don't meet them. I just don't. Like, there's not I don't get out and do anything, so there's just not really the opportunity. My life is so preoccupied, like I said, with like having to get heat, having to do this, having to do that, having to just do things that, you know, I don't. There's just no time. You know, after life gets easier, then that would be really cool to find time to find somebody. But you know, unless somebody found me, it's, it'd have to be a fluke, right? I'm down, but it's not like a thing that I don't know. I'm not missing out on anything. I don't feel like I'm missing out on much, right? Yeah, no, I'll find somebody. It'll take time. Just it's like I said, I'm not missing out on anything. I lived my 20s and oh shit, my late teens, my 20s, and my fucking early 30s. Like my dick wouldn't quit. It was crazy. I fucked so much of everything. And your priorities start to realign. I think at that time I was like, I don't know. My mother didn't love me, or fucking I wasn't held enough as a child. You know, I was treated poorly as a child, and I was just looking for affection, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then at some point in your life, you just have to be, you have to be okay with your own existence. Yeah. So blessed to be married. Yeah, yeah. Marriage is cool. It's marriage is good. Especially if you find somebody that you can, there's that give and take relationship that. But if one of you change, that sucks. That happens. Because, like I said, I changed. I was no longer looking for validation from somebody else. So, uh, it happens. He's watching your friends get girlfriends. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But if you're young enough, hey, that'll be okay. I mean, it sounds like you're young enough. You still have friends and everything. So, that's fine. That boat will come. That's fine. I'm 40, coming on 46. So, my time is my time is drawn to a close at some point. Because what like my last two, so and the girls that I date, let me see, the last one was, the last girl I was with was 18. The one before that was 19. The one before that was 24. So like I fucking haven't, my age range that I date in is um definitely not, you know, definitely not the 35-year-old divorcee with 3 kids status. I'm not into fat ladies. Not into stuff like that. So, that just means I'm going to be alone. And if I'm going to be alone, then hey, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You don't have friends now. Yeah, I mean, there you go. See, like as you get older, yeah, Jilly. Um, yeah, yeah. As you get older, you start to your group of friends is not. You don't meet girls through your friends anymore. Um, you just don't, because your friend group is becoming smaller, and in your 40s you don't make new friends. Like you don't. That's not. It's really difficult to make a friendship later on in life and to make it last and to make a bond there. There has to be some sort of a traumatic event, some sort of a, I would say like common, uh, sort of a common binding event, right? That could tie you guys together at that late stage. Other than that, naturally, no, it just doesn't happen where two people come together. Um, sitting together on a bench or something like that, and you make friends as you would at school. It does not happen. Uh, I have one friend, um, one, and every Saturday I go over to his house and we have coffee. That's it. That's absolutely it. And I'm there for like maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I go home. Like, go to the store, get my food, and then I go back home. That's it. Like, my life isn't what it used to be. It's not that grand adventure anymore. Yeah, but yeah. So it's good to have at least one friend. Like I said, you go and visit them once a week, have some coffee. That's fine. That's fine. So how's life in Alaska though? Alaska sucks. I hate Alaska. I hate everything about it. I hate the fucking outdoors. I hate the mountains. I hate the fucking trees. I hate the animals. I hate the people. I hate the air. I hate the water. I just absolutely despise everything about it. Well, my daughter's here. I love that. I love my daughter. That's why I'm here. There's shit opportunities, shit prospects for opportunities, shit resources. Everything's expensive. If you ever wanted to do better in your life or go further in a career or like anything, just pick a fucking noun. You can just go get fucked. That's not happening. Mm, yeah, it's a real backwater, a real goddamn backwater of a place. Yep. No good college football team. No, I don't do football. I don't do sports or anything like that. I just don't. Um Again, much like Christmas, I like the pageantry of it and stuff like that, but I'm not a Christian. However, I do enjoy the pageantry of Christmas. I absolutely adore it. Um I don't think it's required to be religious to love Christmas. Uh just like I don't think it's required to especially enjoy football enough to have a team, to think that going out with some people to a bar on like Super Bowl is, you know, not fun. I think that's completely fun. I think that's awesome. But all the games in between, I don't give a shit. And as far as who wins at the Super Bowl, I don't give a shit. All I know is it's a lot of fun. It's a festive atmosphere. There's a lot of good times. There's beer and there's chicken wings, and I think that's yeah. And then you get to be like, oh wow, that's pretty fucking cool with that guy. That was neat, actually. Wow. Yeah, I could see why people watch that. That's pretty cool, you know. And then just never watch it again because I honestly just don't care. But yeah, you like commercials? I mean, Super Bowl commercials. I mean, they're all right, right? They're supposed to be great. Same, you like the festivities? Hell yeah. Uh, oh, you got a concussion. Ah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Yeah, I got a few of those. I got a few of those. It happens, but my brain is okay. I had one of those brain scans, MRI. When I went to the Mayo Clinic, they scanned me completely, and they're like, "No, you're the report is so funny. The doctor's report says like the brain is completely average, and I'm all just like, the fuck you, average. Like I got offended. Like that's what you want. You want that. You don't want to be special. You know what I mean? It's so fucking stupid. I remember I'm all just like, the fuck average. You're fucking average. So stupid. Like, how petty, right? How dumb. You fucking get mad. Yeah. Yeah, no, the brain's awesome. The brain's fine. It's completely average. Fucking stupid. Yeah, well. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Man alive, I have to go cut damn firewood. I have to move the generator into the shed. And I have to cut firewood. So let's do this. I turn off the oil furnace. I'm gonna let that go through its cycle, because the worst thing that you can do with your Toyo stove, your oil furnace. So when I say oil, I'm talking about kerosene, right? Um, is shut it off mid-cycle. You have to let it go all the way through the heating cycle, or else that heat can warp, because kerosene gets fucking hot. So you want a proper cool down. You want that fan to blow everything out. You know, it gets yeah. That's the way it is, man. You just gotta learn how to do everything in a very certain order, a very certain way, or you could damage it, and that's the last thing you need. Yeah, the brain's just the right amount of wrinkles. Yeah, right, just the right amount. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's the way of it. Cop car. Yeah, I like that one. Hey, what's up, Hermes? How you doing, buddy? You wanna come up and get loves? Hey, I'm warm. Come here. Come here, kitty kitty. Come here, kitty kitty cat. Come here. Come here, kitty 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 kitty. Dude. Oh, you wanna eat first? Come here. You know you wanna get loves. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yes. Good boy. Oh, kitty cat. You see his nice winter coat? Oh, you want down. There you go. He wants his food. He's like, I'll say hi, but I want my food. He's cold. Yeah. He's a very, like, both my cats, their winter coats are impressive. Wow. Very impressive. They're amazing. You bid you, dude. Well, bye, Jilly. I really, fucking, I mean, the contribution to the channel was fucking awesome, obviously, but your presence is always highly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. And that everything, like I said, everything for the GoFundMe goes for that battery, but everything on YouTube goes to Millie's. That goes to Millie's present. So, yeah, and that'll get paid out the 21st. I mean, it'll be a month late, but you know, she understands. She knows. She knows what we need and why we need it. That's the way it goes. She's a good kid. Damn good kid. Get lucky. Oh, man. So I'm going to be heading outside. I got to move my generator as soon as that shuts down. It just did. Now it's just the sweet, sweet brrrr of my damned generator. Yeah. Okay. Now where the fuck is life? I'm gonna go cut up and split some firewood. I'm just gonna keep the stream running. You guys can ditch if you'd like, but I'm gonna see how long I can keep this going today. You know, but the day is only 5 hours long here in Alaska. Only 5 hours long. So I'll be out splitting wood. I would take the phone with me outside, but because if I stopped the stream, then I would just have to start a new stream, and that would be a nuisance. I don't want to be a nuisance. Let's just keep it running. Fuck it. Somebody's gonna come by this channel when I'm outside and say, well, what the fuck is this? We're just staring at a chair? Yes. Yes, you are. But you don't have to. Nay. But I'll be back. I'm going to be... I brought my chainsaw in because the chainsaw needed to warm up. Get things going properly, right? So get that chainsaw going, and it shouldn't take me long. I'm gonna grab a sled. I know where a wood pile is. I'm gonna get into that wood pile. I'm gonna get so deep inside of that wood pile. And I'm gonna cut a piece of it off. And then, yeah, I'll burn that shit down. Sorry. Fucking sorry, dude. I don't know what the fuck goes through my head sometimes. Oh, right. We're gonna get this party started. Get that chainsaw going. Get my cowl on. This is a cowl. This is the one I used to... This is the exact one, actually, that... So I used to be a structural firefighter. And... So, what I would do... When I'd put this on, like, I'd have my boots sitting there. And my pants are inside my trousers. Or inside my boots. Take them all at the same time. And then I'd put this on top of it all. My coat would be in front of it. All in a very specific place. The reason being because I need to get the fuck in that shit. When it happens, it's you get in there. And it's like for firefighters, for real, is like a personal point of pride about how fast you can get into that bunker gear, right? Like, and you know, you're a bunch of dudes. So, of course, you're sitting there, I'm faster than you, you know? It's the way it fucking works. And that's good, healthy, you know, competition. But you know, and you don't do that when the thing is the competition's off. You just get the fucking. But you do sit there and time each other like outside of it. But take out the earrings. You're a grown man. Do you see any earrings in my fucking face, fuck face, or my ears anywhere? Do you see any earrings anywhere? You gotta open your eyes. You gotta open up your eyes. But anyways, so we yeah. So what I would do is first thing I would do is I would grab that cowl, put that thing on. So this thing, and then put this on, and then I would jump in my boots, and then throw the straps, throw my braces up, grab my freaking thing, and then it goes to the mask and the helmet and all of that. But the mask and the helmet goes on, the mask goes on, right? And then over the top of that, you go whop and this, so that way there's like the mask is just sticking out here, right? And then you put your helmet on top. But yeah. So this used to be part of my bunker gear. Great. Yeah, the holes came from earrings. Do you see the earrings in or out, dipshit? I'll ask you one more fucking time. You seem to have a problem with your eyeballs. Congratulations, there are holes. Do you see the earrings that you told me to take out? No? Go see your optometrist. So anyway, I'm gonna go get that generator moved. And then I'll cut that damn tree up. Oh, Paulo, you're not supposed to be on the counter, buddy. You're not supposed to be up there. I have evidence. I have evidence, dude. I have evidence. You're right there. That's evidence. This is going on your record. You can't just cuddle me and think these are cool. I tell you not to do that. I thought we had an understanding. Or did you just like, was that what to you? What was that? I clearly heard you say, yes, sir, I will stay off the countertops. Whatever, man. 4 on the floor. That's it. That's the rules. 4 on the floor. Do you see me on the countertop? You don't see me on the countertop. I have 2. You're double that. So you're extra special stay off the countertop. Okay? Hermes, not you. I know you're cool. You don't do that. But Apollo, you and I have an issue. Come here, buddy. Come here. Let me talk to you about this. Let me talk to you about this. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Yeah, you're all right. Yeah, you're fine. Whatever. Whatever. I'm a big old fluff cat. See being like that? Okay. So. The generator's moved. I had a bit of an issue. Because the thing, especially in cold weather, they need to be perfectly level because of the oil. Just trust me, you have no idea about the oil in these damn things. So it has to be perfectly level, right? Oh, of course. I mean, yeah, sure. I think I definitely do have those. Absolutely. Yeah, everybody does. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, dude. Justin, motherfucker, I just lost my wife in a motorboating accident. Yeah. Yeah. So, thanks. Thanks. BLP Sarasota. One of the true and the brave. One of the only ones who's willing to stand up for me in my time of grief. So thank you, Mr. Sarasota. Justin, I think you owe my wife an apology. My dead wife, right? And the boat rental company, the staff there was mortified. Everything was so bad. How she got the thing to go in reverse that fast, no one saw it coming. No one saw it coming. It was just... At this point, and perspective will out, we don't quite know if it was a boating accident or a hot air balloon accident. I mean, from the perspective of the people on the hot air balloon. But, you know, I'm grieving is what I'm trying to get. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I think I just blacked out there for a little while. What was I saying? Right. You work as a single father and still gotta grind. Fucks yeah, dude. I work as a single father, still gotta grind. Yeah, this is the way it goes, dude. Yeah, it's just life. It's just life. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's just life, man. So I was able to get that generator perfectly level. Especially at cold temperatures, you really have to have the exact amount in there. Um, and you have, like, my experience is you need a generator level, like, just as fucking tits level as you can get it. It really matters. Um, so, so I have it in my shed, and it's pointing out, it's exhausting out of a wall. Uh, and it was kind of funny. Once I put it in there, it was just shaking the whole shed, acting like basically I had a little speaker, right, going inside of a giant sound box. And so I was like amplified it, right? So I'm like, oh man, it sounded like a jackhammer going off in this house. And this house is not even attached. It's a different fucking building. So yeah. So what I did to solve that was I cut a piece of wood, as long as the generator. So that way I know that the generator is on a flat thing. And then I took an old pair of wool trousers that I don't wear anymore, and I attached them to the piece of wood, and then I put that flat, right? And then I put the generator on top of that. And so the wool, it just completely took out. I can't hear my generator. I can hear like a slight something way. It sounds like it'd be way off in the distance. But no. Yeah, that was pretty great. So, win. Win. Oh, I can see the sun. Hell yeah! Let's go outside on solstice. Let's do this. I need to cut wood anyway. How much battery do I have? 52%? Okay. So the reason I don't go outside with you guys is because that cold, it's it's going to be cold enough out there that it's going to really fuck the battery up. And I don't prefer to do that. But chainsaw needs adjusting, but I will do that later. I need to get a flathead screwdriver. There's one on the fucking screw wrench, you dumbass. I don't think I think it needs a smaller one to adjust that. I think. Yeah. Yeah, they make it not be able to fit down those holes for a reason. So people don't fuck with it. Yeah, no. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, kitty kitty. I'm gonna go get that firewood I know you guys like. Those cats, they love sitting next to the fire. Ugh. All right. So, this is my house. Pretty awesome, huh? Pretty great little. It's small. It is small. And then there's my shed. There you go with that. All that wood under there is too long. I cut it. I was using a different bar and I miscut it. So it's under there for like summertime, it'll be used. But so what happens, the way I cut wood is I, I, I have a certain length of the bar, and I measure the bar. I work the hypotenuse. No, but honestly, that's what I am doing. So this is what I have going on here. Sticks right out of the hole, huh? That's pretty good. It's pretty quiet, huh? If I didn't have that wool under there, all that shed would be just rattling like a snare drum. That's nice. Keep it level, keep it inside, keep it under cover. And you can't steal it because you'd have to cut the hole bigger. I mean, you can cut the hole bigger. I just grab a tool off my damn old driveway. But the thing is about convenience. Just make it inconvenient for them, you know. Let's go cut a piece of wood. Try to get this chainsaw to go. It'll go. It'll just need some coercion. Yeah. Here's my tent down here. This is my tent. You like it? Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? So this is some more wood that I cut too long. So I need to go with the chainsaw and just like cut into it and get those pieces shorter. It's kind of a bummer that I did that. But, oh well. Shit happens to. Yeah. I have a bunch of trees that need to get rid of around here. Bunch. But yeah, so I have a few tents like that. That's the largest one. That's the Butler tent. And then 2 more that are going up. They're pretty sweet. Canvas. This one here is I think 16 feet by 17 feet. All right, you can go inside of it if you want. I'm using it as storage right now. That bit doesn't have to go up. Using it as storage right now. Yeah. Other than that, I rent these out in the summertime, right? Just like that one dude was saying, you know, full-time job, single dad, you got a job, you got to get a fucking gig too. So this is a gig in the summertime. Rent these things out. I have like beds all out in here. This picnic table is set up. All here. It's, you know, it's huge. I have a wood stove. I set the wood stove up. They can use the wood stove. But it's kind of nice, you know. People want to come to Alaska, but they don't want to stay in like a. I do like Airbnb, but it's not like a room in my house. It's not a. It's like just a big tent, dude. You know. Hey, and it's kind of cool. So like, my thought behind it is, say like, you know, people like kind of city people want to say they went to Alaska and stayed in this really cool tent and they kind of, you know, camped, but not really. That's, you know, that's fine. I'll give them the tent. Make it nice, you know. Make it kind of no hardship really. It'll stay super dry. It could be pouring rain, which happens here like fucking a lot. This thing stays so dry. It's nice. But this is how my family started out here in Alaska. We started out in one of these fucking tents, you know, except we didn't have a nice fancy deck or anything. We should we eventually went up to it, but not as good as the one I just built. Like this one is just built a while ago. This one is really nice. I learned a lot of things from that first place that I was, the first place that I homesteaded. Here is easier because I know what I'm doing. You know, I already failed. Like I failed and failed and failed and failed and failed and failed. And I got really upset and I got really down on myself. Man, I was depressed. But once you just get used to fucking failing, that it's not that bad. Like it's kind of exciting, you know. That generator, I've learned so much about generators. Month, it's amazing. And now, like, it doesn't scare me. It's an inconvenience, and I'm trying to find a workaround. I'm trying to do this. That's the GoFundMe that you see the link for. That's one of my workarounds. But that's like my short term. I still have this long term. That's where my 9 to 5 job comes in, because I want to make this place like an actually sustaining thing. Once summer hits, I start renting this place out. I mean, that's a pretty good gig. Yeah. I want to clean it up for next winter, get it going, because I want people to be like do winter camping, right? Like say like, "Oh, hey, I went to Alaska and I like stayed like in negative 20 degrees in the fucking goddamn in some tent in Alaska, you know what I'm saying? And let them bring their wood, get that fucking thing hot, let them stay out there, let them just get have fun, dude. And so that way they could have that story. I think that's pretty cool. You know, I've already stayed out in negative fucking temperatures. And it's a shitty story. But this could be a cool story, right? So it's different. I want to let people have cool stories, right? So this is kind of one of my things. But not this winter. This winter I can't rent it out. But next winter, I don't imagine I'll make a bunch of money over the winter time with it. But there's that crazy fucker who's like, yeah, man, I want to stay out in the middle of fucking Alaska in a tent like that in the fucking winter just to say I did it. Like, there's no amount of dudes out there that'll do that. I mean, no shortage, right? That'll happen. That'll come, right? But it just takes it takes just stuff in between. It's just what it is. Just gotta figure shit out. Oh, I forgot the sled. What did I do? Let me see here. Let me cut this bad boy. Yeah. That thing right there. I think it's gotta go. So my phone's gonna freeze. This is why. Yeah. Holy shit. I've already lost 5%. So it's very cold out here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you back up into the house. And we're not going to go on this adventure together. I'm going to keep the live stream going because I don't want to be annoying to myself or people who have notifications on for me. Oh, he's live several times today. I'm going to keep this live going. I started it at 10:18 in the morning. And I believe it goes until, I think my sunset here is 2:30 or some shit like that. 3 o'clock, something. Well, there's the sun. I mean, it's over there, right? Somewhere. They say like, oh, sunrise. What fucking where? You mean that glow in that direction? I think it's like, I think you can see it like right there. Do you see it? Like, I think it's right there. Right there. I think that's it. No, solstice means something here. Damn, longer days, finally. They're coming. We made it through the halfway mark. It's nothing but fucking, we're coming up Millhouse from now on. Yeah. Oh, shit, yes. Whew. God, fucking cold. Yeah. Oh. And you'll find I have several pairs of gloves. There's a reason I do that is because, I take off my cold pair and I put on another pair. Yeah. And this is how I do. Ugh. You gotta put them on. You might be thinking, those are some thin gloves, dude. What is your malfunction? You can clearly see those are some thin gloves. And how cold is it there? Your fucking battery's dying in front of us. I can see the light through the phone. Your phone is walking towards the light. Stay away from the light. It's because oh yeah. You gotta keep those dick beaters warm. This right here is grade A dick beater protection technology. There you go. Let me go get that tree. I'm gonna get this wood stove going. So if you're not here when I get back, I think you're super fucking awesome. Thank you. You're kind of rad, but I'll get back to the comments later. Stuff I have to do. Thank goodness for the damn solstice, huh? Okay. Let's get this fire started. All right, let's do this. Let's get it going. Who's gonna watch my fire for me? I lost the pin out of it. I had to replace the glass, and the glass shop lost my pin. I'll go back on Monday. I'll get it replaced, but otherwise, there's a missing pin on my stove. If you point it out, I don't feel bad. You're pointing it out, but it's right here. It's missing. See that? Still works. I just have to be careful not to put too much pressure on this down here. I need to find a piece of wire, maybe just stick in there. In a wood stove. Go fucking wood. Little matchstick. Whatever. Works for now. Let's get in here. There's some good coals. Good coals. Really awesome, sitting in there. You know, small pieces first. There you go. Sacrifice the small ones first. There you go. And on top of that, you get a little bit bigger. If you must, there you go. A little bigger if I can. Get it right in there. And you're gonna see what this brings us. You ever see one of these things in action? A drip. Those are runny. There you go. So fire's not that fucking hot. Don't worry about getting your hands in with it. It's not gonna fucking burn you that easily. I don't know. Maybe it's just my mitts. Open it up. We're gonna let it go. Hopefully that works. Because that's what I need to happen. Yeah. Yep. I could really use that being a thing. Are you gonna start there, buddy? Oh, I see a fire in there. It's pretty dry wood, but there's snow on it. I had to unbury it. It'll be fine. Just needs to get warm. Oh, come on. Come back to us. Come back to us. Come back to us. Hell yeah. Hit it like a 15-year-old on his first girlfriend. Just go fucking at it, man. It'll work. Oh, there you go. Did you hear the crackle? That's what we want. We want that crackle. I have some spruce around here somewhere. That's what I really want. Oh. I could cheat. But let's not cheat. I'm just gonna go out and grab some spruce. Makes a big difference. Or instead of spruce, my bad. Since I got it. So I saved this stuff up. This is just like birch bark rolled up, you know, just rolls up. So that is hell of a fucking crazy flammable. Just jam it in, that's what she said. And wait for the fun. He's trying to get blown again. The beej machine. Bring out the beej machine. Give him a blow. That'll turn him on. Anyway. So, that'll be alright. That'll be alright. Yep. Have a good day. Yep. Still as handsome. Oh, Jeannie Bellows. You're awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hell yeah. So, we're just going to get this fire going. It's going to be great. Oh, my heater's off. I turned my heater off. I don't know. It is just like you're outside, you know, and then it's not so bad inside. You just gotta learn to roll. But I need to charge up stuff. That's for sure. A lot of wood to carry. I wish I could take you guys outside, but I'm gonna leave you staring at the fire. Who hates staring at a fire? I've never met the person. Never met the person. But I have to go get wood. And if you guys see anything go bad, then you can let me know. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. It's kind of cool watching it get bigger and bigger and bigger. I could stare at a fire forever. I'm ridiculous like that. Hell yeah. Let me go get more wood. And I want some tea. I want some damn tea and some sausage. I want sausage and tea. That's what I want. And toast. Yeah. That'll be my lunch. A piece of toast, a sausage, and tea. As much tea as I can drink. If I can fill that whole round up, I think I deserve as much tea as I can drink. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is the rule I just made up. Just made it up myself. Get all the tea. Okay, grab the sled. I'll go grab the stuff. Start hauling. That was ridiculous. Oh. Stream froze, yeah. That was unfortunate. So my phone updated. It's trying to update. And it ruined it. It ruined it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Keep going, buddy. Sometimes it takes a little bit of gentle nudging. A little bit of gentle nudging. It'll come. It'll happen. Ugh. Oh, isn't that special? It'll happen. You go chop wood. You guys pay attention to that fire. Tell me if it goes out. You should get going. Okay. Tell the sound of good wood by the tink tink. You hear how you hear that? It sounds like baseball bats. So when you know it's good and dry. You'll notice it when you're using it. It'll sound like baseball bats. It's different from wet wood. Wet wood won't sound like that. It won't resonate like that. Dry wood will. So if you ever have a question, you can listen to it. Don't touch it or feel it. Listen to it. Yeah, other senses than just the couple you use every day for certain things now. You can learn to use more of your senses to do things that you normally think you wouldn't. Okay, there. It's going. It's going. You can see. Get turned around. See it in there. It's getting there. Make sure that's all the way open. So that was just what I was able to grab just right then. Need to sweep up. Need to sweep up. That's the thing about wood heat is, like, you really have to find yourself sweeping a lot. At least you should. You know. Because wood is dirty and it is what it is. Where's my pail? What in the... Oh. Not where you usually is. Confused me. Alright. Sweep it all up. Throw it outside. Put everything back. Make everything look nice and pretty. Make everything look nice and pretty like it's supposed to. There. There we go. See? Everything's nice and pretty. Okay. So that's it for me, I think. I'm gonna make some tea. I'll hang out. I have 1 cup of tea and be in the stream after that, I think. Alright, set the tea. Got some good wood for the day. And sausages. Hell yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Get a sausage and a piece of toast. That's what I wanted. Don't forget your goals. When you make goals, don't forget them. All right. All right, there you go. sausages on. Get my wood stove going. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. With my tea and my everything going. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. What's in the news for today? Let me check this out now that I have some downtime. I got in the wood. It'll get me through. I should have more, but fairly easy to obtain. Oh. Same news. It's all the same every day. It's all the same every day. Yeah. Just two parties just bickering at each other. It depends on what news you read. You know, it mostly depends on what news you read. That's it. That's it. It's kind of weird. There's no truth anymore. There's no. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. As long as you know that, it's pretty easy to navigate. You just gotta be in today's environment. I think you just have to be really, really cynical. I think you get by just fine on cynicism. Like if your default mode is bullshit motherfucker, then I think you'd be just fine. Yeah, no, I think it'd be just fine. Oh, got my body temperature up. It's kind of warm in this parka. Still haven't turned the heater on yet. I suppose I should probably do that. $56. Only 56? That's not bad. That's about when I wake up. Like when in the low 50s when the heat shuts off at night or the generator shuts down or something like that. In the 50s I tend to wake up. I'm like, oh, it's kind of cold. What? And then I wake up in silence and I know. That's bad. No news is bad news. Yeah. 5 ways to handle holiday loneliness. Let's do it. What is this? SciPost. 5 psychological approaches to handling holiday loneliness. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I don't want to read your idiocy or your this and that. Your brain on solitude or what's. Come on, give me the 5 reasons. Give me the things. All right, let yourself feel it. It says loneliness hurts. It's okay to name it. Pushing it away rarely works. Accepting and sitting with it can be the first step towards softening its grip. Accepting with it and sitting with it. Now, I have a problem with the sitting with it part. That's not okay. I think it's healthy to identify the point at which you're lonely. However, sitting with it, no. You should be like, I'm lonely, therefore I'm going to go to the fucking bowling alley, go to the bar, go to the whatever. You're gonna go do something. You're lonely. Go be around stuff. There's stuff. Go. It may not be fun, may not be awesome, may not be whatever, but just go. Says but sitting there, micro rituals. Create micro rituals. Small routines bring meaning and structure. Brew a particular tea. Tell me more about tea. Rewatch a film that resonates. That's kind of cool to do. You know? Light a candle for someone you miss. Whatever. If you're that type of person, I just can't connect on that one. Rituals connect you to something larger. Oh, that's a ritual? Making tea is not a ritual for me. I mean, I just do it constantly. I want an everlasting cup of tea. That's just all I want in life. Give me that and I'm happy. I'll just shut down. I'm done. No more getting better. No more furthering myself. Nothing. Everlasting cup of tea? I'm done. You got me. You got me. I'm done. Okay. Where do you want me to sit? I'll be there. Rewatch a film. That's not a ritual. What the fuck are you talking about? Reframe a connection. Oh, reframe connection. Closeness doesn't have to mean crowds. It might mean sending a message, joining a quiet online space, or simply being present with yourself. Oh God, being present with yourself. Stop touching yourself, children. You need to stop it. This self-pleasure shit is not going to get you very far. Joining a quiet online space. Why does it have to be quiet? Whatever. It could be quiet. I don't care. Joining an online space. I think that's valid. Do that. You could meet people there. I don't, but people can. I mean, I'm on a thingy. I'm doing this to not be lonely. So, I mean, I totally get that. I think that's fine. Celebrate your uniqueness. It's not wise to celebrate anything about yourself. It's not wise to like. I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way when people start patting their own back. You know, there's a way to do it. I mean, it's good to like have your accomplishments be known and not let them get bogged down by other people. But you also don't want to be like, I don't know. You don't want to be arrogant. It says, you are not a statistic. You don't need to aim for the average mental health baseline. Your emotional life is yours alone. A little bit. That was garbage. Find what works for you. Is number 5 just find what works for you? There's no right way to do Christmas. Whether it's a solo walk, a day in pajamas, or calling one person you trust. Pajamas. That's one thing. I love that word. And Spanish people, I fuck with them because I talk about fajitas, right? I order fajitas. I'm the guy who fucking orders fajitas, right? When they say or jalapenos, absolutely they're fucking jalapenos. Because, hey, until they become pajamas, they're fucking jalapenos. That's the hill that I'm fucking dying on. Oh no! That's my last bag of tea. Huh. That's my last tea bag. Fuck. I'll go through like one of those little boxes of tea. It'll take me about a day. A day. Yep. It don't last very long around me. I will just constantly drink tea. That's like what I do. It's not a joke. It's not funny. It's not anything. It's like I have a serious fucking tea issue. I don't know what it is. I don't have that with coffee or anything else. I think coffee's fine. I like it and whatnot, but tea. Oh my. Oh my. People like to talk shit about religion and everything else. Oh, religion starts wars and everything. Not like tea, dude. Tea. Tea started wars too, buddy. And I'll fight you for a cup of tea. I don't care about your God. I don't give a fuck about your God. But I do want some tea. So. Alright. Poll shows 64% of Americans support banning teenagers from social media. I wonder what they mean by that. I'd have to know a little bit more what they're talking about. And why is it up to vote? Why is it up to a vote? Why does everybody need to make these things like against the law or this or that? If your parents, look, dude, your parents need to really parent you or not. I don't know. They can't just blame everything on computers, blame everything on the internet, blame everything on. It's like, nah, sometimes you just have a shitty culture, dude. Like, let's start there. I mean, it's that's not really looked at too much. Like, a lot of people just have shitty cultures. They just do shitty things. They're taught that shitty behavior is acceptable. You know, it's not gonna take a law. A law's not gonna change that. And they're teenagers. The fuck you gonna do with it, dude? Come on. You're telling a teenager to not say the fuck word or something edgy or whatever. It's like, okay. It's like a little boy with his fucking finger in the dike, right? Just fuck off. Those damned kids! Those fucking kids, and their race words and their stuff and their trolls. Yeah, well, just gotta thicken your fucking skin, man. They're bastards. I agree. They're little fucking bastards. They're little goddamn bastards, but they're your bastards. You parent them. Okay. Why does everything have to be the government? You know what I'm saying? The outdoor, hey buddy. Long time no see. It's good to see you. So yeah, I don't support that legislation or anything like that. I don't. No. No console on Santa Slay. Video game hardware sales sink to historic low in November. Oof. English, Havoc, English. It says, video game hardware sales in the United States experienced a significant decline in November, reaching the lowest point for the month since 2005. Really? Apparently, Sony's PlayStation, Microsoft Xbox, and Nintendo Switch are not Santa's list this year. Why would they be? Why would any of those things be? If you want a Switch, you already have a Switch, right? If you want an Xbox, you have that. If you want the fucking PlayStation, you have that. Like, where's the new hotness? You're not showing me the new hotness. With the Switch 2, that's not the new hotness. Switch 2 is like for people who just want the new thing and have a poor understanding of their fucking finances. No. I don't look at the person who owns a Switch 2 and think they're incredibly intelligent. I think you just like the new thing. That's fine. But, nah. Financially, a very stupid decision. But, you know, PlayStation 5 or anything like that. Like, how many years does this shit have to be out? Oh, they're not buying them for Christmas. Yeah, because what came out for Christmas? Oh, nothing? Ha! Wow, I wonder why sales are low. It matched the output. The fuck are you talking about? Dude, whatever. That's not even news. Ridiculous. Celebrities launch a creative coalition to curtail. Oh, God. You gotta love the alliteration, right? Celebrities launch a creative coalition to curtail unethical business practices from AI companies. Oh, is this maybe about the celebrities or actors or whatnot getting their faces ripped off? Like, that's kind of funny. Like John Travolta. Anyway, yeah, it's about AI. Founded by 18 people. Let me see. We're all frankly facing the same threat, not from generative AI as a technology, but from the unethical business practices a lot of the big AI companies are guilty of. Joseph Gordon-Levitt Said in a video posted on X, the idea is to go through public pressure, through collaborative action, through potentially litigation, eventual legislation. Creators actually have a lot of power if we come together. Oh, so it's like a union thing. Leave it to a leftist to be like, hey guys, let's stand together, arms locked. It's like, well, it's just the easier to fire for fucking AI to get all your faces in one fucking shot. There you go. Nah, that's again. There's AI is gonna really fuck everything in the ass. But here's the thing. Here's the problem. Hollywood could get by this really easily if they just gave us a story we actually fucking want. Write a story that we actually fucking want. What is it? Oh, hey, remember this story from 40 years ago? Number 2, part 2. Or wait, this is the prequel. See, because we're imaginative like that. It's like a prequel, you know? There's that. And then BAM! And now the sequel. See, fucking tripled your... Didn't you like it when you were a kid? Don't you like all of them now? We changed the storyline, misunderstood the plot, the setting. What setting? But it's the same name. No, that's fucking rad, Hollywood. You're doing a wondrous service to everybody. The fact of the matter is, I'm not shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if I found out that the writers and the producers of today's Hollywood wasn't using AI them fucking selves. Look at the stories they're coming out with. It's hot garbage. Salty fucking garbage. These guys are cunts. Every single fucking one of them. Every single fucking one of them. But whatever. They have the audacity to come together and be like, oh, we're getting ripped off. Yeah, no fuck shit you're getting ripped off, you dumbass. It's going to get to the point. It's going to get... AI is eventually going to get to this point. Where the actors mean nothing. Their legislation, their anything doesn't even have to happen because eventually their faces don't need... Nobody's going to give a fuck what they look like. Nobody's going to care what... Nobody's going to need an actor. They're going to say, hey, this is me. This is all my friends. My friend group. Show me a movie about my friend group in this setting, doing this and whatnot, and make it this amount of time, and we can all sit and watch it and laugh, and it'd be a great movie and this and that. Because why? Why not? Why not? Is it hot garbage? Yeah. But how is it any different? It's not. It's not. The writers today have the audacity, the fucking audacity to say, AI is just ripping off work that came before, it's just amalgamating, it's putting it all together and generating it. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Show me Star Wars and show me a point in there where you made an original thought fuck one that mattered. Holy shit. Even the fucking ones they come up with their horse garbage shit, rehashed from a different fucking story. It's hot garbage. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. They rip off other people, far better stories that came far before them, and they have the audacity to worry about somebody else ripping them off. Suck all the dicks. Stand in line. They're for fucking assholes. They would cut in line they would cut in line. Fucking these assholes. I hate them. It's just the audacity to say that, you know, is AI a problem? Absolutely it is. But to say that they're not the cause of it, I don't know. Write a good story. Tried that? Maybe? Huh. Shock. No, you haven't. Show me one fucking good movie. It doesn't fucking happen anymore. It's at this point in my life where I'm thanking fuck that they don't discover the movies. The idiots today don't discover the movies that I really enjoyed from back in my childhood. Like, do you know the one, Starman? Jeff Bridges, right? Starman? I love that fucking movie. I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome, even as a kid. As a kid, I really remember that first beginning part, you know, where there's a house, right, and like something like there's an orb, like a light, right, and it comes in through, and it's looking on this house, right, and it gets up to the windows. It sees a lady crying through the windows and whatnot. It comes in, and it comes into the house and starts looking at all the pictures and whatnot and stuff, and goes down to the ground. It starts transforming into a fucking human being. You know, it turns into Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges is like totally like, whoa, you know, he's an alien. But great movie, awesome movie, and it's one of those ones where I like to go back and watch. And I'm just so happy that, you know, they haven't fucked shit like that up. It's like, because Starman, that was a really good movie. You know. Or Last of the Starfighter, right? I mean, come on. Last Starfighter? Right, yeah, The Last Starfighter. Amazing movie. Thank so much fuck they haven't remade it. It's good how it is. It's good how it is. At this point, I'll take any Dolph Lundgren movie over anything made today. Anything made today. I would take Dolph Lundgren from the 1990s. You got me. You got me, Dolph. I'll pay a ticket to see your damn movie. But not these fuckfaces. Because any Dolph Lundgren movie from the 1990s is better than a AAA movie today. Fact. The story is ripped off from his shit anyway. It's ridiculous. It's all ridiculous. They have the audacity. And then they wonder, oh, well, why isn't anybody watching the movies? Because it has a number 2 by it. But straight up. Sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. And I already saw the movie 35 years ago when I was 10. Why do I need to see it again? And it was pretty good the first time I saw it. I loved it. It was great. And now there's just cash grab after cash grab after cash grab. That's all the fucking it is. The movies, it's no fun. It's no fun. There's just no magic there. There's no anything to it. There's some actors that I like. There's some stuff, I don't know. There's some... There was even that one Bullet Train or whatever it was that came out. I thought it was fun. That was a fun movie. However, it was a ripoff of a fucking Pick a Train movie from the 1960s to the early 70s. Okay, there you go. It's like not an original fucking idea, not in anything. I mean, you don't see it much nowadays, so I actually appreciated the movie. I thought it was pretty good. And the actor, it was all acted really well. It was shot, I mean, it moved really well. I thought it was great. Just don't think about the, you gotta suspend some belief here. But, yeah, that's fine. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Any train movie. It even lasted all the way up into the 80s, right? Throw Mama from the Train. Yeah, and shit like that. It's train movies. They just, the same thing happens in all of them, right? Whatever. There's nothing real new anymore. There's nothing exciting. But I'm a jaded 40-something-year-old who's seen it before. I saw that. Like maybe it's something wet behind the ears person who's never saw that thing before. Doesn't understand the reference, right? Doesn't understand that they're getting ripped off. Like the story's been done way better, way better. Right. I think it's CG, like the computers. That's really fucking shit up too. It's really bad. Again, with AI, there's a way to use it and there's a way to misuse it. And they're misusing it. Like all the movies just look like cartoons now. You know, it's like watching the animations from. It's like basically a cutout scene from Final Fantasy VII, right? That's all this shit is. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII. It was really rad back in. When did I play it? Like 97? Yeah, it was rad back then. But, dude, move on. Find a style, right? Funny. Nice. Nice. Ugh. My tea! Forgot about my tea. I get to ranting. I want to be an actor. See, that's the thing. Like, I really want to be an actor. And it's just kind of upsetting that, like, that's what Hollywood has become. That's what it is, you know? So, this is the closest that I get to being an actor. I get to be on, I get to pretend, you know, that I'm on here. It's so funny. The amount of YouTubers who are out there talking about having a show. Hey, this is my show. This is my show. You don't have a show, dude. It's kind of funny. I think I said it in a short a couple days ago or something like that. These people talking about having shows on the internet. Dude, I have a show. Dude, you're on YouTube. Like, you don't have a show. Like, people who really say they have a show on the internet, like on YouTube, are those same type of people who would like be on SoundCloud and say they're like a fucking rapper, or like self-publish their book on Amazon and say they're an author. It's like, dude, you're not. This ain't the big leagues, buddy. This is a hobby. Like, this is bridge is a bit big, you know. An open call at the local theater. That's a really good idea. Yeah. No, that's a really good idea, actually. Um, and yeah, after I get stabilized here and whatnot, and get things locked down, maybe hopefully they'll have something maybe in the summer. Um, yeah, yeah, that's. I mean, that's appropriate for sure. I'd agree with that. That's a good plan. Just go to the local theater and try to find. I'm gonna try to do something like that this spring, summer, and just do it. Yeah, that'll be all right. It'll be all right. That'd be cool. By the way, that's official. That happened. I have the trophy. Clearly, you can see the trophy in my hand. That happened. I know. I know. I beat out a lot of people for that. I only made one of these. Ever. Only made one. It was given to me. Just the way it goes. You can be jealous. I'm jealous of things all the time. Yeah, so. But anyway, that's my issue with Hollywood. They're kind of fucking themselves over. They can blame it. They can blame AI all they want, but they started it. Like, they started it. All you got to do is you got to come with a good product, and you can't point somebody else and say they're ripping off people when they themselves are ripping off people. It's like, dude, come on. Hollywood writers haven't written anything original since. Every once in a while there's something, but it has nothing to do with the writers. I think it has more to do with the director. And yeah, in those instances, because you can change the story, you can do a lot with the story just by camera work and stuff like that. You can do a lot. You can make it. You can change it enough to where it's like, okay, well, it's a train story. Fine, it's a train story. However, the direction was really cool. It was really fast paced. It was action. The Bullet Train movie was action. There's this and that, and it was like, oh, okay, well, all right. Whereas Throw Mama from the Train, it was, or like any Poirot, or Agatha Christie and shit like that. They're all these train mysteries, right? Train stuffs. Um, Train murders where you hide a body and everybody, in a murder, and it happens all the time. The story's just been done into the ground. However, yeah, the Bullet Train one, it had really a lot to do with the direction. I think it was really, really cool. There was one movie I saw a clip of lately. What was it with it looked like Leonardo DiCaprio and who's that guy who keeps running around the world being a white knight and waving a flag for like people? Um, hmm, I can't remember. He was that surfer dude in Ridgemont High. Anyway, I saw a clip. I saw a clip of that, and I was like, "Oh fuck, dude! Like, that was really good. Like, their acting, both those guys are great actors anyway. But I was like, the scene was like, it was fucking intense. It was really cool. I was like, holy shit, I want to see that movie. Can't remember what it was, but I think it came out this year or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for it. Cause I was like, dude, it's really good. He was like talking about like loving black women or something like that, and I was all just like, you just broke my fucking brain, dude. Like, I gotta watch this movie now. What is this? It was weird. It was weird. When's it gonna be sunset? When is sunset? It's coming up soon, isn't it? Been doing the stream for way too freaking long. 3:39, 2 more hours. I don't want to. I don't want to. Says tomorrow is the same exact thing. What? Getting longer every day. Sunrise. Let me see here. Yep. So today and it's. Yep. Tomorrow is going to be 6 seconds longer than it is today. It's 9 seconds shorter than it was yesterday. But 5 seconds shorter than tomorrow. That's interesting. So then we're going to start gaining like 1 minute every 2 days. 1 minute every 2 days for a while. I'll take it. I'll take it. As long as it's getting warmer. Because yeah, it's gonna, but then it'll start, and then it'll start dropping after about, say after about 10 days or so, it'll start dropping to about like 3 minutes, and then it'll go to 4 minutes, and then it'll go to 5 minutes. It'll change per day. At the equinox, so this is the solstice, right? So at the equinox, the change difference per day here, I think, is at 18 minutes. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, the swing is wild. Like, it's the difference of, like, the daytime, like the sunrise and the sunset per day, 18 minutes difference. Fucking gnarly. The sun swings on you, you know, because it's swinging to 5-hour day in the wintertime to a 5-hour night in the summer. So it has to swing from one to the other. Then it's going, like I said, through equinox is its fastest point, where time change is its fastest point, and that, yeah, 18. Crazy. Yeah. So you definitely need an alarm clock, because it's hard when time changes that fast throughout the day. It's hard to, it's hard for your body to just naturally do that, right? They must have only made one of those mugs. Yeah. The only one in existence. This is the only one. Yeah. I have to go to an arena every year, where I have to fight other dads, for the cup, or for the trophy. Sorry. And Yeah, it's a whole like choose your weapon sort of a Star Trek sort of a face off. Yeah. A big cage, big dome we have to get in, right? Yeah, it's a whole thing. You know. When you become a dad, they read all this to you. They read this out when you're at the hospital. You have to sign a bunch of stuff. That's what it is. Yeah. So, see you there, you know. But yeah, I win. Oh god, tea is so fucking good. Why do they make it so good? It's amazing. I love this stuff. Ooh. The fire's going. It's going well. Heck yeah, right? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I sit here for like an hour at a time, easy, just staring at the fire, drinking my tea, sit next to the fire. It's really pretty. I do this a lot, like a lot. I should just sit a chair here, sit next to the fire and just stare at it. That's my video game now. Like for the most part, that's even my movie. See, the movie. I mean, this one is the best movie I ever saw. Really, Hollywood can't really fucking recreate this one. Oh, cool. It's getting all flamey. I like that. One of those pieces had some water in it, huh? I think that was probably the one that was facing the snow. Letting the snow get out of it. Hey, what's up, kitty cat? How you doing? Hi, buddy. It's good to see you. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, that's life. I'm not very entertaining. But so thanks everybody. I'm gonna jump off. Thanks everybody for the likes and subscribes and all the views and everything. Thanks for Jilly. Thanks for the $100. It's gonna go to Millie for a present for Christmas. Everything I make on YouTube is going to Millie for Christmas, basically. And I'll get paid out on that on January 21st. So she get a present a little bit late, but she's getting it. So that's really cool. Other than that, yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for those people who've helped out with the GoFundMe too. You guys have really I appreciate you a lot. And nobody has to. None of this is required to be my friend. You guys are all awesome anyway. I got dollar memberships. You know, a really cool way to support the channel is AlaskanHavoc.com. AlaskanHavoc.com. On there, you can. That's my website, and you can see. I sell patches and stickers and shit. So it's kind of makes me feel good. I get to at least provide you with something. You know, that's pretty cool. So yeah, and you can have one of my stickers, my patches. All right, you guys. You guys are all awesome. Rock and roll, rock and roll.